In the middle of a stormy night, Sarah, a nurse, heard strange whispers from the house next door. The family living there never seemed to age, and their son, Tom, had always been a 7-year-old boy, even though years had passed. Sarah often saw Tom playing in the garden, his laughter eerie in the silence of the night. The family kept to themselves, and the townsfolk whispered of dark secrets hidden behind their always closed doors. Curiosity overcame Sarah one evening, and she decided to find out the truth. She waited until the moon was high and the world was asleep before sneaking into their backyard. Peering through a crack in the curtains, she saw Tom sitting at the table, his parents nowhere in sight. But what shocked her was not his solitude. It was his eyes, glowing unnaturally in the dim light of the room. Suddenly, Tom turned to look directly at her, as if he knew she'd been watching all along. His smile was too wide, too knowing. Sarah stumbled backward, her heart racing with fear. The next day, she gathered her courage and knocked on their door, pretending to offer neighborly greetings. Tom's mother answered, her beauty and youth unsettling. Inside, Sarah noticed pictures on the wall of Tom, always 7, with different families stretching back decades. She realized too late that Tom was not their son, but something else entirely. Something that fed on the life of those around him to remain eternally young. His parents were just his latest caretakers, aging rapidly in service to him. Sarah tried to leave, but the door wouldn't open. Turning around, she saw Tom standing there, his eyes glowing brighter now. "Will you stay and play with me?" he asked, his voice sweet yet horrifying. Sarah's screams echoed through the night, but by morning, the house next door was silent and empty. The family had vanished, leaving no trace behind except for the legend of the boy who never aged. Neighbors spoke of seeing Sarah's face in the windows, pale and full of despair. They say she became the next to care for Tom, trapped in a cycle of fear, watching as her youth slipped away while the boy remained 7 years old forever.